Paranormal Man.
Paranormal Man, and in today's video, we'll be looking at the top 10 scariest Japanese ghost videos. I have to give a disclaimer that number 1 may be disturbing to some viewers and has driven people to insanity. I also want to give a shout out to the YouTube channel Megami
Oh, I saw this one.
You see it?
as some of the clips I couldn't
Think so.
find outside her channel. I'll leave a link in the description to her channel down below. With that in mind, let us begin.
Man, Japanese ghosts be scary as fuck, man.
In this first clip, we follow a pair of investigators exploring a supposed abandoned house. At the start of the investigation, nothing seems too out of place, but something happens that really catches their interest.
これ電気つくかな。
多分。
Is the quality this bad or is it just mine? Yeah, it's bad.
Yeah, this is scary, bro.
回すの？あ、そこに？
うん。わ、
What the fuck? It worked?
だね。
すごい。
Aren't they in like a abandoned house?
すごいね。
It is, but it's like it's still in the neighborhood where all the electricity is still working.
Oh. That's a scary ass light bulb right there. What the fuck? Who the fuck has that kind of light
There is
bulb?
still running electricity in the supposed abandoned house. This piques their curiosity even more, and as they continue, the male investigator spots a floorboard that leads to the underside of the house. When he investigates, he catches something quite unnerving.
見た。
Yeah,
何これ。
Obviously the light works. Turn on all the lights. Come on, man.
昭和3年だって。昭和3年の新聞あるよ。何これ。お皿？猫でもいたのかな。
Whoa. I feel like face gonna pop out.
お箸だ。誰か住んでたの？お箸がある。
もう洗ってきなよ。
Fuck out what happened. She's fucking serious.
ちょっと牢屋みたいじゃないここ。
Whoa! Whoa! What the fuck?
A
What was
pale
that?
figure wearing what looks like a white robe is staring down at him with a menacing
Oh,
glare.
hell no,
It's almost
bruh.
as if she's about to attack him. What do you think? Real ghost sighting or a homeless person? Let me
Yeah,
know.
definitely a homeless person, bruh. Come on. That's definitely a ghost.
So there isn't a whole lot of background on this one. It starts with the sound of a dish shattering in the kitchen of a couple's home. While the man investigates, the woman records everything on their camera. When another object falls over, she decides to explore some of the other rooms to see if she can catch anything. After a while of nothing happening, the couple decides to brush it off for a moment. And then this happens.
Shit, bro. Whoa!
What happened? The fuck? I heard a moan and then boom.
Did you see it? At the top of the stairwell stands a figure at the top of the stairs and looks down at the couple. They decide to leave the house at that moment, and I can honestly say I don't blame them. It may also be my imagination, but when the woman first started checking the rooms, I saw what looked like the apparition of a little girl looking into the house from an adjoining building. But I leave it up to you, real or hoax.
I don't see anything.
In this next clip, we have two friends exploring an abandoned hospital. When they first start, nothing unusual happens. They find some old medicines in one of the cabinet holders, and just assume that that's the height of their investigation. They prepare to leave, when this happens.
Oh hell no, bro.
Whoa!
Oh!
What? Yo, I saw a red eye.
As the cameraman scrolls to the door with a window, he spots a figure looking in on them as they finish up. I guess she wanted to make some kind of
Oh.
Wait,
impression on them.
Where,
Let me
bitch?
know what you guys think.
Where? Can you see anything?
Oh, I said the red eye.
I see this.
Yeah.
Exploring an abandoned schoolhouse alone. At first, everything seems normal, with both of them laughing off the random sounds they're hearing. But then, they capture something interesting.
Wait, this is an abandoned school?
Yeah, I saw this one.
Oh, damn, bro.
It's fucking scary, dude.
Japanese ghost be not shy at all. Well, that's hella scary. Like fingerprints on the board. Kind of kid put their fingerprint on the board, right?
Oh, let's go.
Whoa! Whoa! Wait! Oh no, that's his boxes. Oh my god! Whoa! Whoa! Fuck!
What appears to be a child's face is sticking out of the other end of a wall with a terrifying look to him. Now I'm a bit skeptical about this clip in particular, as it's something that can be easily faked. But the reactions of the investigators, combined with the terrifying look on the child's face, is enough to send chills down my spine.
Damn.
That's why I included it. But let me know what you think. Real or hoax?
Fucking Japanese ghost, bruh. Creepy as fuck.
In this next clip, we see a couple of friends walking across a bridge late at night.
Oh, I've
Though
seen
I'm
this
not
one.
sure if they were just
Oh, I saw this
for a
one
late
too.
night walk, or to see
That
if
shit
they
has
had
scary.
something paranormal. It's a bit strange to see nonetheless. As they continue to walk, the woman with the camera scrolls to her partner and finds they aren't alone.
I thought it was that at first. The glowing shit right there. Oh,
Oh, you saw it?
what the
A figure
fuck?
of a woman can be seen by the camera falling from the
Bro,
bridge.
she dropped too fast.
Concerned,
That can't be real.
The young lady checks on her to see if she's okay. But this is a question she'll soon be asked.
Whoa! What the
Bro,
fuck?
I know it was coming, but I still got fucking scared.
Bruh. Who the fuck go out at night like this?
The same apparition
Damn.
pokes its head from under the bridge and gives the poor woman the scare of her life.
Did the
Her
guy see
partner
it?
checks in on her to see if she is the one.
I think he
that's
saw
alright.
it.
As always,
Fuck.
I leave it to you.
She was standing
Real
right next to him.
Or hoax.
Gotta
Let me
be
know.
fake.
Oh.
This next clip shows four friends eating at a ramen shop. After they finish eating, they head back to their apartment for some more fun. After
Yeah,
they get
I
on
saw
the
this one
elevator,
too,
however,
yeah, dude.
their fun
I haven't
is
seen
soon
this one
cut
yet.
short.
I think I saw all this video already, the whole video. Yeah, dude, this one's hella scary if like you actually experience it. Fuck, dude.
呼ばないんだから近いな。
Storm with Japan, yeah.
ショーの待機場所にしよう。
ここなんかさチラシ多くないの？待機場所でね。謝られちゃうからね。こっち悪い。俺さちょっと
Man, that'd
Dude,
be
you
kind
can
of cute.
ちょっと邪魔なんだよな。
でかすぎないお前の
Cute, bro.
What?
No? What happened?
You didn't see it? You didn't see it?
What is it?
ショーの待機場所にしよう。
Look at the right at the elevator. The window, the right elevator window. Look at the right. Look at the right side.
ちょっと邪魔なんだよな。
でかすぎないお前の
Whoa! What the fuck?
それでしょ。
リアルなね。見たことないの？なんかね分かっためっちゃね。
マジ？
分かったの？
Who the fuck
Did you
stand
see
in
it?
the window like
As
that?
the elevator goes up, a mysterious girl is seen standing in front of one of the floor's doors and scares the friends. After a little bit, they decided to get back on the elevator and see if they can catch the same figure. When they passed by the same floor, there was nothing there. When I first saw this video, it was at this point I felt that it was a one-trick pony video, and that nothing else would happen. But I decided to stay and finish it, and I'm glad I did. After coming up short, the guys get back on the elevator to go back to their floor. As the guys start to exit the elevator, this.
出ました。出ました。
Oh my god, fucking scary, dude. Holy shit.
絶対そうでしょ。
なるほど。
確かにそれはありえるわ。そうでしょ。
Whoa! What the fuck?
どうした？
How the fuck she get there?
今人いなかった。隣に。
Again, I must ask, did you see it? As the man in the white vest exits the elevator, the strange figure of a woman appears behind him, and the cameraman falls to the floor in fear.
Oh,
When you
hell
take a look at
no,
the two
bro.
figures back to back, they are identical. In addition, just before they take the elevator back up, you can clearly see that there isn't anyone behind the man in the white vest before they go up. So I leave it once again to you, real or a very elaborate hoax? Let me know.
Yeah, dude.
Fuck, bro. You seen this one?
In this next clip,
Yeah, I
see
saw the
two
whole
friends
the
on
whole
phone
clips.
making a call.
Oh, damn.
Since I don't speak Japanese, I have no idea what they're saying. But judging by the nervous
Well, I forgot what happened in this one.
and the razzing of the one with the camera, my guess is that the caller is calling a girl. He picks up the phone to dial, but instead of a lovely lady's voice on the other end, this.
本当に入れた。マジで本当に入れなかった。ね、手震えてきた。ね、お前ほんとやめとけ。お前ほんとやめとけ。うわー、気持ち悪い。何なんでか来てんの。わかるかな。いや、絶対かかんないから。絶対かかんない。おい、いいよ、おい、おい、おい。マジで。出た。ちょっと、な、本当にやめろ。お前やめろ。お前冗談。なんか変な声聞こえた。お前変な声聞こえた。本当に。キモいんだけど。でも、お前嘘つけ。お前嘘。何？気持ち悪い。やばい。うわ、もう無理だ。お前もう無理だ。
What the fuck?
A strange, otherworldly sound can be heard on the other end, but these friends soon find that that's the least of their problems.
いや、もう出て。これマジもう気持ち悪いね。もういいじゃん。もうすんだし、もう帰ろよ、もう。もういい。帰ろよ。もういい。
No!
Wait, what?
Oh.
What just happened?
When the cameraman steps outside to regain his composure, he pans the camera and sees some haunting figures staring them down.
Wait, what?
The cameraman decides to run away, but as you can see here, it was a futile effort. However, this all could have been a well-planned hoax. Let me know what you think in the comments down below.
Oh, hell no, bro. Someone run fast like that up to me? Get scared too.
This clip shows a group of guys following a woman who is walking like she is in a trance. Regardless of what their intention was, it soon wouldn't matter. As the men continue to follow her into a building, they start to become nervous as to what's waiting for them. After about a minute or two, they come across the girl who but something had frightened her so much that she didn't even have the time to think about what these guys are doing here.
The fuck?
The men decide to stay and investigate what the girl was doing there. It's a decision that they'll regret. After a few moments of searching, they come across a room with some unusual arts and crafts. After a few moments of looking around, the cameraman captures this.
Dude, there's a fucking face right there. Oh, fuck!
Whoa! What the fuck?
Fucking hate myself, bro.
As the cameraman looks into a glass window, an apparition can be seen looking at them. The cameraman falls backwards only to then show a more...
Oh, I fucking see it. She fucking pick up the window and then she moved right there.
After
Bro, what
this,
the fuck?
the three men get out of there quickly. So two questions I have are, what was that woman doing in this building before she encountered these men?
She moved
The
hella
other,
fast. What the
is
hell?
real or hoax?
She
Let
was
me know
right
what
there?
you think.
Yeah, she was right there.
She was right there, and then she popped out on the right side.
Her no, it was her reflection.
Oh. Oh, hell no, bro.
Oh shit, still scared the fuck out of me.
Swear, Japanese ghosts are no joke, bro.
This next clip
hell
features
no.
two friends walking through a park together late at night. At first, it's innocent enough, with nothing going on. They're just walking along the park, talking, laughing, having a good time. But after
Ooh,
a
you're
while,
tight, Peter.
this happens.
Hell yeah.
あんま見てない。
Hell yeah.
見ない
Hell yeah, she hella bad.
全然いるけどね。
嘘でしょ？
そうだよ。
無理無理無理無理無理。
無理無理無理無理無理。
ね。怖いね。
すごいね
そ。うほら。
すごい。
どうする？
ゆめて
幽霊出たら
お兄ちゃん
お前おうちに逃げっかんね。
やめて。
お兄ちゃんやめて Wait, what's going on? It's so dark right now.
あるか？
She's gone, bro.
Whoa, what the fuck? Bro, she's the ghost, bro?
あるか？
What I got?
Never mind, bro. She ain't my type.
The woman seems to have just vanished, and her friend is very concerned. He decides to explore the park to find her. He eventually happens upon a public bathroom and takes a peek in there, and while he didn't find his friend, it didn't mean he was alone.
Oh.
Yeah, he didn't have to say it like that, bro.
Awesome shit. You gave me.
Oh, shit.
Whoa! You saw that shit? What the fuck? Oh, hell no. Get the fuck out of there. Get
No
out.
fucking way.
If I see
Yeah,
that
hey,
shit,
I
I'm
fucking hate when-
dipping.
I fucking hate when they do the fucking 360, dude. Damn.
He stuck around.
admit,
What the hell?
I was very confused when I first watched this, and understandably so. At first I didn't know if this was his friend or an evil spirit that was trying to cross over into our plane from a bathroom mirror.
That's a
Chilling
mirror.
nonetheless. Eventually,
Oh, I thought that was a
after he leaves
window.
The bathroom, he meets
No,
up
that
with
was a
his
mirror.
friend, but the question
What the
remains:
fuck?
what was in?
That was a fucking mirror. Oh no, dude. She's trying to dance. Well, this is live.
So I mentioned that this video has been known to drive people to insanity. So if you made it this far, buckle up for this finale.
Yeah.
A TV news crew is doing a report on an abandoned hospital that has a dark history of possible illegal procedures done on some of the patients. It is said that when people go down there to take pictures, that they can capture apparitions on the negatives or digital photos that were taken. At the start of the report, the reporter is doing an interview with a man who had braved the hospital with some friends. According to him, he was so terrified by what he found that he dropped his camera and was too scared to go back for it. In another interview, the man said that he saw some sort of a red figure that he couldn't identify. With these two statements in mind, the news crew discovers that they have been given special permission to enter the hospital to investigate themselves and to take pictures. Shortly after they go into the hospital, the reporter finds a camera lying by one of the hospital beds. The camera left behind by the first interviewer, perhaps? She starts to scroll through some of the pictures, and what happens next sends her spiraling. Did you see it? As the reporter screams, the camera pans up to an adjacent mirror on the wall, and we see what she saw. In the reflection of that mirror stands an apparition wearing nurse's clothing, staring with an insidious glare back at the news crew. As the rest of the team tends to the reporter, the cameraman decides to continue further on his own. It's a decision that he'll soon regret. As he approaches an empty room across the hall from an adjacent mirror, this.
Oh hell no, bro.
Oh!
Whoa!
There's 3 people there! Oh, bro.
Oh!
From an empty room across the hall,
What was
these
that?
apparitions of doctors appear on the mirror. Soon after, the cameraman captures what looks like some sort of a red figure on the camera. The red figure that the second interviewer mentioned.
Oh, dude,
I
that
leave
look
it
like
to
a
you to
deformed
decide.
person.
Real or a very elaborate hoax.
Oh, shit.
And that was the top 10 scariest Japanese
Yeah.
ghost videos.
Okay.
Thank you all for watching. If you're interested, I also have a gaming channel, Flamray.